Hello, children. Happy New Year to you.
Hi, welcome to 2021.
We are excited about today because today is the day we celebrate Epiphany, which means the uncovering and the excitement about finding new light and uncovering light in the world. And this is a little bit like Advent, but this time it's even bigger because now the baby Jesus has arrived and the whole world discovers him. And it's shown in this story that we're reading today about the wise men coming. They're also known as the Magi, and sometimes they're called the three kings. But they come from faraway lands to the north and the west, around the Black Sea, maybe what is Iran today or Iraq. Persia was the old name for it. And they come in because they saw the star in the east and they followed it. And they came to worship Jesus, knowing that he was something very special, that he was the Messiah. And that story is in your book, and it is worth reading and looking at and talking about with your parents. Brittany, do you want to say a few words about it to start with, the story?
I think if you open up your Growing in God's Love Bible and you look at the picture that's included, Pastor David's holding that up, but you can see Mary holding Jesus. But in this picture, Jesus is a toddler. He's not a baby any longer. He's now a little boy. And so I think it shows that, it could have taken the wise men years. I think it says in here it took them 2 years to get there.
And so some of these stories, we don't know how many wise men there really were and how long it took them, but we do know the message that they have come to see the baby Jesus. And this represents that Jesus' message is for the whole world, not just for Israel. And so it's a message of light and love. And a lot of kids are probably wondering, like, why are Miss Brittany and Pastor David wearing these funny hats?
We are wearing funny hats.
These might be like the Magi's hats. This one comes from near the Black Sea, and Brittany's is like a traditional king's hat. So just remember, there's kind of a lot of unknowns about this year coming up, and there were unknowns about the Magi, but there is the message of love and light that we want to be awake to. And so Brittany has this wonderful thing that we do as a tradition here, and she has a way to do it online with a spinning wheel. And we used to give stars out on Epiphany with a word on it. And Brittany is going to explain that, how we will do that online. And you get a star and a word, and it's pretty exciting because it's sort of like an epiphany, a new idea of light for you to think about.
It is. And so I've included it in the as an extra slide in this week's information, but also I wrote in there, and I feel like it's really important to reiterate that these stars are gifts to us. It's not homework. So as you spin the wheel and you get this word and you receive this, star gift, that see how this word comes into your life in different and surprising ways throughout the year. You just really never know how it's going to do that. Like this year, for 2020, my star word was hopefulness. And I feel like that was a word I needed to have this year in the craziness of the pandemic, and to have that hope for the new day coming and the new year. All right, I'm going to share this screen with you so that you can see. Pastor David, can you see this?
Yes, I can.
All right. So right here on Star Words, here is the January 3rd, visitors from the East, and it's the very last slide. And so I'm going to click here where it says spin the wheel. And we are going.
I see an hourglass.
Do you see a wheel?
Oh, There it is. Yes.
And I just click it in the middle and it spins. And there are different words. Let's see what word. So the word I got is peace. So when you are done once you've spun the wheel and you get your word, you can click here on this star template or draw your own star, and you write your word inside the star, and you can cut it out and you can decorate it and hang it or put it in a place that you'll see it often, and be reminded of your word. So I have a special Epiphany prayer that I am going to say. So if you will please pray with me, everyone. The star in the sky showed the Magi the way to baby Jesus. The star was a guide. The star was a light. The star was a promise. As we follow in the ways Jesus has taught us, God, please be our guide, be our light, be our promise. Amen.
Amen. Well, peace be to all of you, and thank you for being with us this week as we start the new year, the new calendar year with Epiphany.
Yes. Bye, everyone. Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.